Hello and welcome to the Switchbox podcast. This is episode 3. You guys want to say hi?
Hello.
Hello.
You can
Yeah.
see now.
Yeah.
I'm not just a still picture.
Jason joins us again this time with a video.
And a white beater.
Yeah, well,
It's not a wife beater.
It's a shirt.
It's a what?
A shirt.
A shirt. What?
What? Huh?
Okay,
That's
whatever.
called now. That's called now.
Unlike the previous 2 episodes, this one's going to kind of be all over the place. We don't have one general theme. We're actually going to be...
He's all over the place.
Well, they both kind of had a general
They
theme.
have a theme of chaos.
Yeah.
This is chaotic chaos here.
Today we'll be talking about 3 different topics that are all kind of interesting. The Unity, what is it called? Fucking...
Unity?
Well, it's called Unity, but it's the Unity,
Unity fucking.
Yes.
Yep, I already started.
the Unity engine. That's what I was trying to think of. And the death of, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, Satoru Iwata. I can say his last name, his first name's kind of who was president of Nintendo. What? Why you...
No. No, I'm saving it for later.
Okay.
Saving it for later.
And the last topic we're going to talk about is 2 giant ass fighting robots.
Yes. My childhood
So,
dream from
Dude,
reality.
honestly,
Full-size
it's not.
Rock'em Sock'em robots.
No. You already know
Are
we're
they
gonna.
just gonna stand there and go like this?
You know we're gonna lose.
We'll get into
We're
the...
American.
No.
So,
We're getting into that like David
later.
said.
Yeah.
So, let's start with Unity. What do you guys think about that?
What's
I
Unity?
actually thought about... Oh, okay.
You don't know what
No,
Unity
no,
is?
I'm just joking. I know. Yeah.
Do we want to explain what Unity is first, I guess?
I would hope you know what
Basically
it
a
is,
simple
but
programming,
Jason don't know what it is, so you should explain it to him.
Okay. Basically, what Unity is it's an engine that you can... Well, I guess there's a free version now. You can either buy or get the free version, and there are... it helps you make video games really easily. You don't have to know a whole lot of programming. You don't have to know any 3D modeling because you can get resource packs for it
right.
and all this. Basically,
But you
just...
gotta pay.
Yeah, you gotta pay.
But you gotta pay.
You can do all this
Family Guy
pretty
references.
easily, and and it's kind of causing a stir, especially on Steam, because there are a lot of people that come in, get either the free pack or just spend a couple bucks on some of the resource packs, throw some shitty ass game together, throw it up on Steam Greenlight, and then can make money off of it.
Try and make money off of it, yeah.
So, i.e., like Flappy Bird.
Sort of like that, yeah. It's sort of like that.
I'm playing Flappy Bird right now.
Even worse than that, though. Like,
Actually,
Yeah.
they have an
Flappy
arcade
Bird's
version of Flappy Bird now.
Yes, I see.
Fucking shitting. Are you
I
shitting me?
see.
No. I would
You know what?
buy that.
You know what I want them to bring over from Japan to the U.S. is that table flipping game. Fuck this shit.
I didn't know that was a game.
Yes, it's
You
a,
didn't
it's
see
a
that?
real arcade game where
No.
there's a table. It's kind of like them, like punching bag ones, or like at the place we went to Saturday, Jason, with the arm wrestling robot.
Yeah.
It basically just measures strength. And there's just a table, and you're sitting there like this, and all of a sudden you just go, flip it.
Oh. That sounds awesome.
But yet we never get them because we're not fucking Japan.
Not cool enough.
Exactly.
Well, back.
Sorry,
So,
man.
Yeah. Off topic. Off topic.
what do you guys think of? What are your personal opinions about the Unity engine?
I think it's awful, to be perfectly honest.
Really?
It's
Like,
just
With the free thing, I mean. I think if people want to take it and try to make, as like a starter, to get, idea if they think that video game development is something they'd enjoy, I'd see a free version. But to be able to take a free version
Or
and
something like that.
throw $5 into some trademarked or copyrighted resources to be able to use, and then, like I say, make a horrible, very poorly thought out, crappily made game and throw it on Steam to make $2 a sale for people that buy it just for a joke. It's kind of an insult to people that would put honest to goodness effort into a game.
You mean their heart and soul?
And the fact that there's a free version and a pay version, I think they should have a way to where you can use the free version all you want, but you can't produce anything with it.
Bingo. I say the only way you can use it is
Is if
you
you pay
actually have to pay. Yep.
If you want to make money, you gotta spend money.
But so you can go ahead and make your little shitty game, but you
Well,
need to
they
pay
sort
the
of
bucks to do it.
have that in place. I'm trying to find it.
Well,
in
see,
the
I don't see
interview.
the Unity no different than RPG Maker, really.
Exactly. Like when I was younger, I did a little tinkering around with RPG Maker.
How's that game coming, Ace?
Along just great.
We still add like a whopping 0.5%, maybe.
What is that?
Yeah.
12 years later.
12 years in the making. Remember that.
Getting there.
Yeah, we're giving Kingdom Hearts 3
Oh, okay.
a run
Here
for
we
its
go.
money.
This is what Unity does. As long as your company does not make or is funded by more than $100,000 in a year, then you
Gaming side.
then you don't. Then the Unity company doesn't take a cut of that.
Well, that's stupid because then it completely defeats the purpose of people making cheap-ass games, spending very little money on it, and trying to make money off of it.
Was that the free or that paid?
That is.
That better be the friggin' free version.
So if I pay for something, that doesn't.
The
It shouldn't get
okay,
cut.
the license for Pro. So when you pay for it, you don't need to buy the license unless your company makes more than $1,000.
Okay, well that
From
part
your
makes
games
sense.
made.
That makes more
Okay.
sense. Then. But what I'm still saying is, I think if you, as an individual, say like Ace downloads Unity and actually finishes a game for under $5 in a week, never happen.
Yeah, it's bad.
It'll never happen. And then can sit there and throw it on Steam Greenlight and make, even if they only sell it 20 times and make $100. That's still stupid. I mean, yeah, it's ultimately it's just become another quick get rich quick kind of scheme.
But that kind of begs the question: does it fall on the Unity designers to regulate that, or a better regulation system on Steam?
Better regulation, not Steam.
Yeah.
Well, you get the
Or maybe a
refund
little
from
bit
that
of
one,
both.
so that's the nice thing.
I mean, I believe that like I said, I've never tinkered around with Unity or anything, but I believe there's a way you extract the whole thing as an actual game, as an executable. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, you do when you publish it. Yeah.
In the free version, it should just lack that. Because
But
you can always test the game within the program. At least that's the way RPG Maker is. You can always test it before it's an actual thing.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: what if you get the free thing and release the game for free? Because there are a lot of people who, a lot of learning for that type of stuff is you release it and you get feedback from your potential clients, if you want to call them that. And
I guess if you want to do it that way, then it's got to be a complete regulation thing on Steam.
Yeah, it
There's
shouldn't be
maybe a little bit of
of
ways on both. Maybe there should be a way that the game is exported and flagged as from the free version, so that Steam would know, hey, no sales are allowed on this.
I mean, if you're releasing free games as, to get feedback, it shouldn't be on Steam. It should be on a community website where you can
Yeah.
post this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's where all those horror or those crappy horror games.
You'd be surprised how many of them are actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
I mean, here's
mean,
the thing, though.
There are
I love
so
Five
many.
Nights.
There's so many clones of Five Nights out there, but a lot of them are actually good. Some
Yeah.
of them actually implement really
Or
innovative
Slenderman.
and neat mechanics.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And there's obviously the cheap ones and whatnot, but
yeah.
I mean, I think
The
the funniest one I ever
knockoff.
seen was One Night at Flumpy's. It's hilarious. It's like a cheesy. It's almost like a cartoon version of it. Like it looks like something off of Venture Time, but
What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. I'm just saying that's what the animation style reminded me of. But I hate the show by the way. But it was really well done. The artistic quality was there. It had good elements to the game, good mechanics to the game, and it was really creepy. So, despite of it being, a clone and a knockoff and a sense of somebody else's idea, they put some time and effort into it to make it look good, to make it work good, function well. And it had all the key elements that I feel would make it a good game.
Well, here's There's actually some good games that are in Unity. Ori and the Blind Forest was actually
Ori and the Blunt?
looks. I just put a link. It's very gorgeous. Like the art style is very pretty.
Yeah.
Damn, that picture is right
See,
here.
There's
it's
the
about-
Hearthstone.
Here we go again.
It's about the developers actually doing different stuff, not using the stuff from these websites, the resource packs, but they're making their own content.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're basically using the Unity engine as the engine.
Yeah.
They're
'Cause
just using that to make the game.
Well, it's one step they don't have to do. You know, they don't have to build their own engine from
Yeah.
scratch, and it's very accessible.
Yeah, because
So, I mean,
that's the biggest problem with making a game. 'Cause
I'm
that's
not
what-
gonna lie, the first time I seen the creature they're showing there, kind of looks like something like Lilo from Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Or Stitch.
Stitch.
Sorry.
The-
That looks like
the
one of
cre-
the things.
It looks like
It
the
looks like
creature,
one of-
you know, the little kid that runs around.
You know those things. You know those things in the background look like from the one. God, the one guy, Miyazaki film. I can't think of which one it is.
But see, yeah, this is what I mean, Chris. This is somebody who would take something that's offered to them and actually put effort into making it their own. This
Right.
game, you're right, it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it
it
looks
looks really good.
amazing. There's so many good colors, and it's just, and everything looks so smooth. Is this actual gameplay footage, or is this just?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has
Yeah,
been out
that's
for a long
actually
time.
good.
Oh, it's already been out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on my wish list.
Heck,
Hey guys.
But you can never have it.
no, that's.
Because
That's the way it should be used, then.
even I thought about learning Unity and actually working with it. myself.
I mean, it's a free. I mean, apparently you can get the free version.
Yeah.
And
But
what was
there's
that?
classes where you can take online to help you learn it too.
See, here's the thing. Getting back to what I was talking about earlier with releasing your games that you create for free onto Steam. A lot of people will see a new developer put out a game, and they'll avoid that because they haven't heard of any previous work or anything like that. But if they are able to put the free for free, because you can basically price your game whatever you want on Steam. If you put even your learning experiences up on Steam for people to test out and give you feedback, it kind of gives you a back catalog of what that developer is
Well,
capable
see, what
of.
would be neat for that is if they did something like a green light for early developers and stuff like that, where they can post stuff for people to download for free. Nothing in this section could be paid for or anything. It's all free, just for to play and get open feedback.
So like amateur green light
No, open
It's
invite or something.
or yellow light.
open mic night.
You know what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
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 Amateur green
Because
light.
Kind of like major league and like.
You mean major league and minor league?
minor league.
But I mean, honestly, if you look at the stuff that's coming through Greenlight, about 80% of it is
Yeah.
shit.
oh yeah, it,
Yeah.
And the only way it
or
gets
just a remake of something else.
the only
Like,
way it gets
that.
through is with people voting it through. So I'm not sure if it's people voting it like ironically, like, hey, look at this piece of crap thing.
Or like maybe they're friends. Or
I saw
something.
like Slender game knockoffs get onto Steam.
In Slenderman?
Yeah.
It's amazing that shit like that can happen. It's like,
Yeah.
oops, sorry.
What is this? Old rendition of living
Well, no,
in feudal Japan era?
I'm looking at Greenlight right now, and I forgot that I had my audio set to that, so it's fixed now. But I'm just looking at a random Greenlight one to see what it's all about, and it's really
Oh,
loud in my headset too.
I mean, there are some really good Greenlight games on there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. What was that, Ace?
There's a lot of good games on there.
That's the train.
Oh.
Really?
good.
Train?
Yeah.
That's a good Greenlight game. Train.
Here's an example of a really crappy game from Unity.
Unity.
Or used with Unity.
Charity Wars? Or is that what
It's
you were
called Taken.
taking?
Yeah. Like if you zoom down, you can see that.
you, and I will buy you.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
This isn't a video review, is it?
I have a
No.
very
No.
predictable set
Okay.
of-
Whoa.
It looks like a horrible attempt to be a scary game.
Look at that picture.
Look at this. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh God.
And this was actually Kickstarted.
Ugh,
This was
that's scary in
Kickstarted?
itself.
Yeah. Well, originally it was Kickstarted to.
Like,
Maybe you
It's
want to
so-
add the. You can add it
it's so
somewhere.
horribly, it's
yeah.
so horribly done that it's
Yeah.
Right. And like it was
That's a
Kickstarted
perfect
once, he
example of
took it
people
down.
trying to
And-
quickly make something, and it just looks like garbage.
Yeah.
The textures are so bland, and it just melts together. And I don't know if David would be able to throw a couple like screen images or something on the
I'm
side there.
recording it right now. Just
Oh, okay.
scrolling through the article, kind of.
Yeah. It looks,
This is off of Jimquisition.
Yeah. The rain, he said, looks like semen.
That's a feature.
And that ghost girl. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
Jim-
were those all included assets, do you think, or?
I think so.
I
That's
was
just
surprised.
that's just very bad. In general.
Yeah, it's. But that's like I think that's one of the reason why that review kind of sprung off to the other interview that he did with the actual Unity people. The creators. But they just kind of beat it around the bush. Like they weren't like, oh,
Trying.
Well,
Unity.
he's a PR guy. Of course, he's not gonna.
Right.
That's his job, is to beat around the bush.
But it was
He's-
pointless for him to even ask those questions because he should have known that he was going to get a serious, response to it, or something that was at least personal.
Yeah, I mean, basically all he's doing is he's praising. Of course, he's going to praise his own product, but I mean,
Right.
Praise up. Never.
he's basically saying that however much effort you put into the game that you're making will determine whether it's a good Unity
Comes out
game
good.
or a bad Unity game, which that
Unity.
pretty much goes without saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like I was saying before, with the whole with the Five Nights clones and stuff like that. Like I said, the one I mentioned, One Night at Flumpty's, visually it was nothing compared to the other ones. It wasn't a 3D render. It was basically a 2D not still image, but it looked like a cartoon.
Like you said, you're using Five Nights at Freddy's as a good example. Flappy Birds is another one too. There's a bunch of, and it's
Clones.
clones, and it's just the same scrolling, and they just change.
It's basically somebody else trying to capitalize on somebody else's good idea.
Yep.
Putting very minimal effort into somebody else's thought out plan. I mean, granted, Flappy Bird really isn't that hard of a concept
Yeah,
either.
I don't think.
Not even
uh,
But
Bird.
that's a good example of showing how when one thing becomes popular, how people just flood the market with clones and knockoffs. And I think I seen one where it had a Miley Cyrus twerking one where it twerks its way around the pipes, and it's like, what?
Trade.
Better than the freaking fire alarm or tornado alarm.
All right,
Oh,
It's off
Tornado.
topic, but
Tornado Siren, you mean?
what did you?
I'm gonna click. I'll let you know. I'm clicking
WTF.
because it's safe for me.
WTF might. What the hell does this have to do with anything?
nothing. It's just I found it off that website, the Jimquisition.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, what the fuck is that?
Really?
Why would someone make a game like that?
Because it is. Really? That is.
Hold on. Came up on my
Wow.
phone for whatever
Off
reason.
topic.
That is stupid. Really? Oh my god! I'm.
She's crying too.
It's
I
a
like
real-
how Jason kind of went roboed for that. He's like, really?
I think I'll robo. You.
Okay, well, you want to
So-
move on to the next topic?
Yeah, I guess we kind of
Covered everything.
I'm sorry, but you
kind of
guys
covered everything when it
discuss
comes
that
to
later
Unity.
on.
Discussing nothing.
So there's
Nothing?
it's kind of a sad news for video gamers everywhere. Satoru Iwata passed away. When was it? That was what?
Like 2 weeks ago now, almost, wasn't it?
Was it?
No.
July 11th. He passed
Yeah.
away.
10 days ago.
Due to complications with some sort of bile duct tumor.
Yeah, it was a, it was a, bad as it sounds, it was something in his,
Something.
yeah. It was like a, it was in his, area.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas.
Alright.
I don't
Yeah.
So-
he had
It's,
some. He died because he had something in his something. In that
So-
area.
Well, it was bile though. It was like a
What-
bile.
What makes it
Uh,
him interesting?
excellent.
He's the first Nintendo president that wasn't.
A dick.
No, well,
A
he,
traitor.
he was not
actually
part of
cared?
the family that started
the original
Nintendo.
family.
I can't remember their names.
It starts with a Y. It's you.
Yamamuchi or something like that.
Yeah.
want to be a part of this family, you got to do something
on.
for me. In return, I shall grant you this
He was the
favor.
fourth president of Nintendo.
Yeah, the first one
Um,
was like in the 1800s, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
1890s or something.
But-
Well, the
The
original
fucking
one.
1800s. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, because they
Nintendo's
started
in-
out as playing card.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nintendo started off as a novelty playing card.
In 1889.
And he was actually the first person who looked at video games as something more than just a child's toy.
Yep.
For first president of Nintendo to do this, so anyway.
Yeah.
And I mean, he turned around.
You're
the
looking at
game
5 grown
sales.
men that play video games all the time. Probably way too much. Maybe.
I didn't know that he actually worked for Hale.
Yeah, he was a founding member of HAL, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
HAL Labs.
Yeah.
Well, they actually brought him in because a part-time programmer. 1980.
Yeah, he worked on Earthbound and
Yeah.
Kirby. But so right now, Nintendo's actually being, I guess you would say, commanded by 2 people at the moment: Janoi Takeda and Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah, who's gonna take over? Like, how do they figure that out?
I have no idea.
Because it seems like it caught him off guard, probably.
Because
Wow.
wouldn't it be like if he was the president? Wouldn't it be the vice president of Nintendo that would take over?
Not sure if they had-
See, I don't
There
think
is
that's.
a vice president for Nintendo.
I don't think that's how they're
They're just like other
They're
CEOs.
set up. I think Takeda and Miyamoto are the next 2 highest ranking members. Miyamoto's in charge of R&D, and Takeda,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what his position is exactly, but I would assume he's on the same level as Miyamoto. Let me see. What
Yeah. Though I think Miyamoto has more of a face that people recognize and everything.
Right.
That they're gonna want to go with him as at the head. You know.
Like the spokesperson.
As far as the public eye,
Yeah.
the public knows more about Miyamoto
Mhm.
than the other guy. Yeah.
Because half the time, that's what a CEO is. The figurehead that people.
He's just
can
the face. He's the face of the company that the people see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is a
I
sad day in gaming history, that's for sure.
Now I'm gonna get this out of the way. When the ambulance came and got him, it went wee you, wee, wee.
What? Oh, okay. I got you.
That was a
That
horrible
was-
show.
You know what?
Took me a little bit. Took
You're
me
an
a little
asshole.
bit.
You're going to hell.
We all are. Who are you talking about? You know damn well we're all going to hell.
Well, isn't the Nintendo NX coming out next year?
What now?
Or like-
Nintendo
NX?
You haven't heard of the NX?
No.
It's like the newest. I kid you
It's the
not.
new
They're gonna show.
hotness?
They're
It's not.
showing. It's the new main console.
Nope.
You have not heard of.
There ain't.
I've heard of it, but I didn't think it would be coming out already.
It's not.
Yeah, well, not coming out, but I heard that next year they're showing it at E3.
Codename the NX.
Yeah.
Okay, they
Well,
did
just like
confirm it.
just like GameCube was codenamed Dolphin.
Codename
Yeah.
it.
I think it's kind of weird that they're coming out with the console so soon. You know.
Well,
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, they announced that they're working on something, but that doesn't mean that it's
yeah.
ready to be coming
Yeah,
out.
but it's like I don't know. It's just like
You gotta remember, a console life cycle is at least 7 years.
Should be,
Yeah.
but I don't know the way they're going. It doesn't. I mean, the Wii U isn't really striking. It's not doing as well as the Wii.
Well, basically,
it's
it's nothing really new compared to the Wii, aside from the new controller. It's what
Well-
they really keyed on. The graphics, yeah, it's obviously a little better, but aside from that, it's basically a Wii with another controller.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Not really. I mean, the Wii U is a lot more powerful than the Wii.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a little more powerful, but as far as like the games they've come out with it,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're kind of the same.
they're still the same kind of gimmicky, motion kind of thing, which I like.
But then you
'Cause
gotta
it's
realize, out of the three, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo is more family compared to
Yeah, because the Wii is
Microsoft-
only about 3 years old.
Microsoft
Right now.
or
Yeah, it
Sony.
came back in
Well-
late 2012.
I was looking at an article about the NX, and the only reason he brought it up in the convention or conference was because he was talking about. This is Iwata who was talking about Nintendo's deal to start making mobile games for like cell
Yeah.
phones and stuff, and they questioned whether or not Nintendo was dropping out of the hardware market, and he's like, no, we're not. We actually are working on something, and it's called codenamed NX.
Oh.
So it's not like
It's
we're
not
coming
like they
out with
announced
something.
anything
We're
about it.
just
They just said we are.
yeah, because
What's coming out next? Well, they're showing it next year, right? So.
Maybe.
They might be talking
all he's
about it.
basically said so far is we are working on something.
Yeah.
which
As far as
was a smart move because once if they ever pull out of the hardware market, their stock is going to drop like a fucking rock
Yeah.
because that's basically them folding and saying we're done.
So
Yeah, so-
my biggest question
I
with
tip my hat to you, sir.
Iwata now is who's going to be the face for the Nintendo Direct? Because that's my biggest thing in knowing him is I always look forward to when Nintendo did a Direct, and then Nintendo Direct video on their site, on their YouTube
Yeah,
page,
because
and
You
he
know-
was always the main face shown there.
well, they got Reggie.
They do have him, but they,
Fucking
My
best.
body is ready.
see, I think they're.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't know if Miyamoto could do that. Could do it, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah, he is kind of a shy guy. Isn't
He he's not
Reggie could.
no
I
pun
mean,
intended. Ace.
Oh,
Shy guy.
Shut up.
Actually, I didn't catch that one. Good one, Jason.
No, because I mean Miyamoto, while he's a really good developer and he knows his shit, and he is well known, he's not the most.
Social.
So yeah, he's not. I mean, I've seen some of his conferences and stuff, and he does good with that. But outside of those, you don't hear a lot from him.
Yeah. Only when he needs to come out, will he come out.
Hmm
Shut up.
I'm here. Groundhog Day.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
So, I don't know if you guys know of anybody else who. I mean,
No, not really. I mean,
No.
I mean, I personally didn't follow the whole.
I think
like,
Obama should just
path
go
of
from
power of
president.
Obama.
taking over Nintendo.
Oh God. Can
What?
you just imagine him now?
Well,
in
no,
the
it's-
direct-
but you can't because he was given a. This is Obama I'm talking about. He was given a copy of The Witcher 2 from Denmark or Sweden or one of the those.
Yeah, CD Projects or whatever.
No,
From that
the,
company.
no, from a government.
Really?
It was a government gift. Yeah.
The Witcher 2?
Yeah,
before it
because
was released in America.
Why?
because it was such a like cultural icon of that because of how much lore and stuff from Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk gave Obama a copy of The Witcher 2, and he's came out and he says he's doesn't actually play video games a whole lot. Which,
Right.
which is probably a good thing, considering he's the president of the United States, but
Right.
I'd rather him doing presidential stuff than
Politics.
playing
Oh,
video
Jesus.
games. What?
Jimmy, post a picture.
Okay.
So, anything else about Iwata?
No.
I want some Iwata.
All right. I guess our third topic, we have 2 giant robots that are going to go supposedly in about a year's time. They're going to duke it out.
So why even fucking announce it if it's not till a year?
It's called
Because it's hype building.
Hype.
So,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
so we got two
Reminds me of a
different
trailer.
ones. We got Megabots Inc. I'm not sure what
Megabots.
their robot is called,
They're about robots.
but that's the U.S. company. Is going to be fighting the
What is our company's called?
Megabots.
Mega Bots.
They're going to be fighting. Oh God.
That shows his faith right there. Yep, we lost. He
No,
said,
I'm
"Oh,
trying
God, we're
to
fucked."
pronounce this. Tsuyobashi Heavy Industries.
Oh, fuck.
That's the Japanese one.
I don't know.
Dude,
I gotta say,
Do
their
you
their
realize
robot looks.
that they make fucking Gundams? We're done.
I don't
that's
know.
what-
I mean,
That's what they said in their video, that
Yeah.
our American giant robot
Super
doesn't
American.
Lack that,
It's
doesn't
su-
la- it lacks that awesomeness that theirs does.
Yeah, because I mean, when I looked at the American version, it looked like they got like just junkyard parts. Like it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just because you
Pretty
look
much
at the
does.
Japanese one and the metal's shiny and I don't know, just it looks better.
well, see, I don't know
They
if
take
it's.
pride.
I don't
If
know
not-
if the U.S. version was designed specifically for this competition, because the U.S. one came out second,
Yeah.
and they strapped giant frickin' guns on it. That's what
Yeah.
That's what their main focus was. Is let's arm this thing to the tooth.
Oh yes, because of course, since we have the right to bear arms, let's give the fucking robot
It's the
guns.
Freedom Bot.
Yeah, it's Freedom Bot. It's not even fucking about fighting.
But
Oh my
It-
God, we have the Iron Patriot.
it kind of. Here's the thing. Do you think this
We're
is
gonna get
leading
shit for this.
into a new form of quote unquote sport? Like,
We
In
are.
the
we already
future?
have that.
Pacific
I
Rim
say
more
what
than-
we're about to witness is probably the pilot movie for the next Terminator movie.
No, it's the next pilot for
Pacific
for
Rim
Pacific
2?
Rim. Yeah.
Robot Wars.
See, I used to watch Robot Wars
They show
and
that. Have you watched the new? Have you watched the new episodes?
I haven't seen it.
BattleBots.
Battle
Yeah, BattleBots. Yeah. Have
I
you
seen
watched?
that motherfucker use a net. I was like, oh, that's cheap.
How the fuck you use a net?
It was one of the spinning ones, and it just threw a net on it. It was like, fuck.
So it couldn't spin anymore. This is like
No.
Your poor cat.
fuck my life. I can't spin. I'm done.
So, if you guys had to bet, which one would you put your money on?
Japan.
Japan,
You think so?
Yeah.
dude. Like I said, they take.
And
pride
I'm being
on their-
completely honest. It's not even about that. It's a matter just from what I've seen. Japan's looks way more mobile. Ours,
Okay.
the video shows it looks super clunky. It's got these big old guns on it, and it's basically if they can gun it down
It's hard to
before
say
it
that.
moves.
Okay, here's their website.
Here's the thing, though.
It's
Looking
just
at
like talking about it, just
uh,
about the guns. It's just fucking.
looking at the Japanese response to it, is Japan seems to want to make it a melee fight, and what I've noticed about the U.S. one is it's on treads.
Yeah, it's on guns and stuff.
So
Which is funny because their videos, they show ones that walk on legs.
So
yeah,
wait, is that Japan's the one that's the green, or is that ours?
Ours is yellow, I think.
Yellow and greenish.
Yeah. Looks like someone threw a like a bulldozer on the bottom of it.
I mean,
Dude, that's
And
Yeah.
silence.
Like
I
the
guess
other thing too is how are they gonna regulate the fight? Like
exactly.
what-
It's
what's
got to
the
be like
rules?
it's like you say. You know, Japan's looks more of like a melee bot, whereas Americans just look like a tall tank.
Yeah,
know,
well, that's
it-
America for you.
I know, but it's not really going to be an even fight if it's a robot that's meant to punch a hole into you versus a gun, basically that a gun.
Well, I don't
one
think they're
one
gonna
that's
fight
bullet
like
hole.
that. I don't think they're gonna fight like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you said, the Japan's robot, it looks more like it's supposed to be, a melee fighting type of thing, Whereas,
Right.
like I said, Americans just looks like a very tall tank.
like I said. We it
Yeah, but
you
we
pretty
can
much
take-
summed it.
So
It's
now
pretty
they gotta
much.
figure out
It's
how to
pretty
make-
much.
But
it's
that's
pretty
what I'm
much-
saying. I'm talking about with Christians. It's like, how can you really regulate it as a fair fight? Where one has to approach you while the other one can just snipe you. It's...
See, that's why they're giving it a year. They're announcing it a year out. I'm assuming they're going to set up, these are the rules. This is what, they got to do all that regulation on top of setting up all of the,
All right,
promotional
guys, no
stuff.
katana.
But
no
it's like-
shi-
it's not
no
like they're-
shining finger.
And they did say that in the U.S. one, they said that they need to make modifications to the robots to make it a fair fight. So,
Take
Yeah.
some guns off.
Like potatoes.
Like honestly, it's like oh hey, you
Some
want to fight?
people don't like potatoes.
It's like how
People don't like potatoes.
I think you're going a little bit off topic on giant robots.
Potatoes.
but but like I said, it's just irritating because the fact is like oh, we're gonna have a robot fight. Let's put guns on it. Automatically, it goes right to the guns.
I mean, yeah, it's not really
And
a
a lot
robot
of-
fight,
Well-
but it's just a turret, man.
The
And-
thing
but it's a-
you
it's a
say
thing-
that,
It'd be cool if you could hold
But it's the
sword.
fact that people hear this will be like, oh.
Jason, you say that, but the Japanese version, the Japanese robot came out first, and they already had Gatling guns on it.
Now, here's the thing, though. Are the Gatling guns on the arms, or are they mounted on it, like a shoulder gun or something like that?
I'm not sure if they showed it exactly.
If it's something that can be maneuvered by the movement of the arm, I think that's cool.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
but you
that's
automatically
how the U.S. one is.
Is it?
Yeah.
is it shoulder
I
mounted?
thought it was mounted on the side.
It's
No,
mounted
they're
on
both
their
arms.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine
Like
then.
two guns right here.
It's
Yeah.
not just something that's mounted and they think it just
You mean
swivel
it's
around,
not, I mean, it's not like it's actual hand. Like this is the gun. Like,
Yeah, that's
No.
how it is.
It's mount. Oh, it is its actual like arm.
like
Yeah.
the cannon is the arm.
Well, it shows you it right
Well,
in the...
yeah, that's crap. No, it should be like an attachment. Almost like I'm gonna relate this to a video game. It's almost like, have you ever played Armored Core?
No.
No.
It's
I'm
Armored
more of
Core
a
is,
Wreck Assault fan, my friend.
Mech Assault, yeah.
but I'm just saying Armored Core is it's almost like a mix of like Gundam, and pretty much giant robots. So, it's just they you can accessorize it.
and giant robots.
Well, yeah, because you can. There's what I'm saying. Like, it's almost exactly what we're talking about. They can use swords. You can use a Gatling gun. You can use like your legs could be fucking spider legs. They could be turret. Tank, whatever. It's
Well,
just
see, that's what I liked about like with Robot Wars and BattleBots and stuff like that. Is nothing was turret based. If you wanted to take out the opposing robot, you had to find a way to make it mobile. You had to have it be an efficient design to be safe,
actually-
and it had to have good weaponry.
Robot Wars, there were flame tanks.
Yeah.
There
That's
were
Yeah, on the house bots.
no, before it became a house bot, one of the ones that had a fire shooter was in a contestant. And then they outlawed,
Because of how
The-
good it did.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then they took it as a house bot.
I like to point out that the Japanese robot isn't really mobile at all.
It
The
isn't?
only video shots they show are 3D animation. It's
Was
not
it really?
moving. Yeah.
Huh.
So ours can actually move. Suck it, Japan.
Ours rolls.
hey Ace.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure this is gonna do a lot better than ours.
I don't know.
Suck it,
'cause
USA.
It's what that-
Do you
They have all
think
the anime for reference.
Do you think this is going to be something that's actually like televised or made super big, or do you think this is going to be something
Honestly,
they kind of
as
hide
much
on
as
the
it's
internet?
already blown up, I even see it being a pay-per-view kind of a deal.
Yeah, or at least internet.
Awesome.
Twitch per view.
Yeah, Twitch Turbo members only.
See, their launcher is fires water bottles. It's eco-friendly.
Oh my god.
Japan's gonna shoot pandas.
That's China.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're
Don't
getting
make
your
this an international
Asian.
thing.
You're getting
Yeah.
your
Come on.
Asian people
on.
confused.
Chinese come in with their
We
own
ain't that
robot.
big of a channel yet. We can't fight back. I don't think any of us can afford lawyers.
Eh.
Just-
With our powers combined, we might be able to afford a phone book lawyer.
Yeah,
for an hour.
I got this back.
a consultation.
Actually, I can get a lawyer.
Yeah.
It's
You know
part
a
of
guy?
my contract.
We don't need-
Benefits.
we don't
Oh,
need
nice.
You know a guy?
Yeah.
No
Well,
guy.
technically speaking, we all could get a lawyer because
Back
it's
out.
part of our rights.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's a good lawyer is another question.
Mine's a
Oh god.
I mean, I don't work for them.
So it's like should be like,
Okay.
yeah, come to my office, and they go to the grocery section, like the produce section.
That's
We're gonna have to censor those out.
Yeah.
what?
No, ad
Our
placement.
opinions are our own.
Yeah, our opinions are own. I drink and I drink.
And you're fired.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, guess what? What I do off the clock is what I can do off the clock.
Really, I shouldn't.
I'm
shop
sure
at
if
other
you wear
stores
a shirt as an employee and just start running around screaming your head off, I'm gonna kill people. Gonna fire you.
I guess that means
No.
I can
Your guns
promote
will-
things.
You're making it worse for me, by the way.
Because you guys edit all this shit out.
Oh,
All you hear is him bleeping every.
You're a jackass.
You just see David. He's just like,
he's gonna have some random like.
can we talk in code like Epsi?
Epsi- yeah, nobody will ever.
Yeah, Epsi Pay and Old Pay.
Okay, soda.
Or Pessy. How about that?
I'm not gonna. I was gonna go racist for a second, but never mind. Because you know what I was gonna say, right?
Do it.
Come on.
No.
Just say it. David's gonna censor it anyways.
Nope, not saying it.
Say it.
I'll use it as the censor.
Please say it.
No, because
Say it.
Everybody be nice and quiet so he can say it. Nice and clear,
What
Jason.
does it say? I'm not from freaking. No, I'm saying it.
Say it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
Do it.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Do you think other countries will start throwing in their hat, as it would?
Censor now. Do
I
it.
could see China and Russia doing it.
I'm surprised Russia didn't.
Oh, you're
try-
talking about other
Like
countries
Australia.
getting involved?
Yeah.
Have a big kangaroo robot.
How do you know? How do you,
Australia.
Jeez.
how do you,
Gangabot.
okay, here's a better question. As soon as they start doing this, how do you know North Korea hasn't already started trying to do it so they can use them as weapons?
North Korea already won.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah.
How?
According
They're
to
gonna
them.
post it and say they won.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm surprised South Korea hasn't done anything. This has South Korea written all over it.
Yeah, but we're.
South Korea's too big with their next. I mean, almost said that. With their MMOs and their K-pop. That's what they're doing right now.
You don't think? Yeah. But I mean, come on now, giant robots.
Dude, I'm surprised this hasn't been. Okay, I'm surprised this hasn't been done long time ago because all like the little like the little robots they show all the time, like doing like walking upstairs or
Yeah.
you see them all the time. They show them.
Yeah, but you know how long it takes them to program and create something like a pair of legs to just function like that. Now you're talking about making an entire.
But there is a difference. These
Yeah,
are
but-
Yeah.
these are piloted robots. These aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Gundams.
Yeah.
No, not like Gundams.
They're not
They
that.
are.
They're not
Gundams
to
are
that.
piloted.
They're
Yeah,
not
the
that
piloting part
complex.
is the only thing these
city.
things have in common with Gundams.
That's like comparing an RC car to a fucking
Formula One.
drone.
Google car.
A Google, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this comparing what we have now to Gundams is like comparing an RC car to a Google self-driving car. They're leagues apart.
Why not?
I think it'd be cool if they had
You
swords.
could program an RC car to drive itself. Pretty sure you could.
That's not what I'm getting at, but
Well, I
okay.
can drive underneath the cars. That'd be kind of cool.
You can't program an RC car. RC stands for remote controlled.
That doesn't mean it can't be programmed.
Oh, but you can
Exactly.
program the controller. You can't
It's
program
no
the RC
longer.
car.
It'd be no longer an RC car.
Yeah, it would be a PC car. Yeah, maybe.
Is it RC remote control, not radio
Yeah,
controlled?
remote control.
I believe it's remote.
Or is it? Oh.
I think it's radio.
No, it's remote.
Well, it used to be radio controlled.
I got
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
picture of Obama stuck on my sidebar, and he's just like grinning at me.
I just
All right, I'm
Well,
removing that.
Did you guys have any other topics you wanted to talk about?
Merc.
Like, why the hell is it so dark in Christian's room all of a sudden?
It is called radio controlled.
Is it? Okay.
Fine, prove me wrong.
Getting close to that time.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
It's close to the
It's time to go. Okay.
Christian is
Yeah, it is.
Christian is in the darkness. He was born in it.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
I know you, before you were talking about the Comicon stuff. Did you want to talk about anything you saw there?
Comics.
Well, most of the stuff that everybody's seen is online. It's like you've seen it. You've seen the new Batman vs Superman trailer, which Jimmy said now they have his attention. At first he was like, but that trailer
Plus, the
does.
first other trailers didn't really show anything.
That's what
this
they're
one did.
Jimmy, you got to realize though. What's sad is that the one that we saw, considering how long it was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That was apparently their teaser trailer, and
Well,
the new one
so
they
you
just
gotta
and the new
understand,
one and the new one they just released is apparently another teaser trailer. It's not even the official trailer yet.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, I've never followed the comics, so I'm basing it off strictly as a movie.
Right.
And I'm really a big fan of the Dark Knight trilogy, all three of the Dark Knight movies. So,
See, that's
as butthurt as you are about how Christian Bale, I think he did okay as a Batman.
no. I'm not.
But
But-
and
but
I'm
about-
not
I'm
also
just
saying
saying,
that I don't think
You can't base it off of those because that's Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight.
yeah.
This is actually based off of the comic books.
But I'm saying off the original. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen the comic book, so that little trailer that they showed a couple of months ago, where it basically showed
Like-
nobody. It showed nobody except
Yeah.
maybe a little quick flick of Batman in the iron armor with his eyes lit for like half a second. So just so you know it was Batman, and then it would show the logo they got with the Batman Superman thing.
Yeah.
That didn't get me, hyped up about it at all.
Excited for it, yeah.
Exactly. This one actually showed the characters. It showed, a little bit of the plot and the story that
Well,
would
I
be
would
involved
hope you
with.
would know the character.
Okay.
Well, you know what
okay.
I mean. It showed
Okay.
them, so I
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this question: have you seen the Suicide Squad trailer?
yes.
No.
What did you think of Jared Leto as the Joker?
It was
Who
a
is that?
joke.
What else has he been in? Name-
He's been in the Dallas Buyers Club, which is actually a really good movie. He's in a band. He's from a band.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other movies he's been in. I think
The
I
thing
know
is-
he's been in
is-
some. Oh
Is
shit!
without actually seeing the movie, I can't really judge it
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
because I
Really good.
I really like Heath Ledger's version of the Joker. Not saying that I didn't think Jack Nicholson did a great job as the Joker way back when.
I did like this
He
joke.
just had the face for it. And then Heath Ledger did a good one because he really captured the real dark side of the Joker character, and he really brought it out, which may have been his ultimate demise of just being so enveloped in that kind of a
But
character.
see,
But-
that's what gets me.
But just
kinda,
based off
Wanna see
based
a
off
magic trick?
images, based off images
Kills
I've
are
seen.
gone.
Shut up. Based off images I've seen, comparing to what I've seen from Dark Knight and whatnot, he just seems really bland. You know?
Who? Jared
The Jo-
Leto?
Yeah.
So anyway,
But again, I can't really give a true judgment on it until
No.
I've actually seen the movie because appearance only makes up, so much of it.
Is this
See, he would make a good Joker.
Jason.
But I was saying,
Yeah.
did you actually see the trailer though? You actually get to hear him talk in the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah. As far as talking goes, but I again,
Oh,
I go
yeah,
to watch
okay.
a movie. I don't go see a movie. So if appearances don't match, you could be the
Yeah,
greatest actor in the world, but
I think he would make a good Joker, but
I think costume
really
didn't do
old.
him any favors.
So does he play the bad guys in like all the superhero movies?
This isn't him, Chris.
Oh.
The one he showed
Oh.
that Ace posted.
Hey, Jason.
what's up?
So the Batman vs Superman movie,
Yes.
is that going to be kind of like their launch pad for the DC cinematic universe, where they're
Yeah,
kind of
because-
trying to pull
because-
all of their characters into?
Yeah, because
you know,
what's happening is because the popularity of Superman, they're like, okay, well, we want to do Batman vs Superman, and then they're tying all the people for the Justice League. Like you already know Wonder Woman's in it. Apparently,
Okay.
Aquaman's in it.
So-
Flash is in it.
So here's a question: Is Suicide Squad going to be in the shared universe?
Yes, because what happens is because the movie's obviously not due out for another year. I heard that they were shooting scenes for Jared Leto's Joker, to be like a kind of like a image or not an image, like a flashback of him apparently killing Robin. Because if you see in the trailer, it says you see it written on the suit that he killed him. And
Okay, so-
that they're gonna, I guess they're gonna show that, and then Ben Affleck was seen on set of the Suicide Squad, so he's gonna be in that.
Okay, so they're kind of linking them all together then.
Yeah,
Pretty much what
'Cause-
Marvel's been doing.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Because they're, like I said,
What are you doing, Chris?
Hey!
Justice League coming out in 2
Proving my
years.
lighting.
it's just so weird because, like I
You
said,
just look really sweaty now.
it's just it's one of those
The
things
way the
where-
light was flashing, it looked like you had your own little fairy there too.
Hey!
Hey,
Listen, hey motherfucker.
But yeah, it's spinning off because, like I said, that takes place, I think, right after Suicide Squad.
So, essentially, everything else from this point, or before this point, doesn't matter. Like,
It's all irrelevant.
it's all irrelevant because they're basically starting fresh.
Reboot.
yes, like
And
the Superman Returns doesn't matter. The Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy doesn't matter. This is brand new. Like that's why Superman Returns or Superman, the new Superman. Or sorry, it's not Superman. Man of Steel. Man of Steel is
is that part of it?
yes. Man of Steel is
Going to be part of this
yes,
universe?
because if you, like I said, did you watch the trailer, Dave?
I have not, no.
Okay, if you watch the trailer, it shows when. Have you seen Superman Returns? Or not Superman.
Man
have
of
you seen
Steel?
Man of Steel?
Yes, I've seen Man of
Okay.
Steel.
Towards the end where he's
Spoiler
fighting
alert
Zod.
for anybody.
Well, I'm not.
Spoiler alert.
I'm pretty sure people seen it, but where he's fighting General
I
Zod.
haven't.
Shut up.
I haven't.
Well, where he's fighting
Okay.
General Zod, where General Zod like starts freaking out and he's shooting the eye lasers. In the trailer, they show Ben Affleck, Bruce Wayne, looking up, and he's seeing the beams cutting through the building. So he starts running into the smoke, and I guess he like saves a child.
Huh.
And, like,
That's
Yeah.
kind of neat.
yeah. So like he was there. So that's why it ties. So that's why it ties in to say, oh, they're gonna fight now, because he's like pissed off and he's like, the fuck.
Do you think DC has a chance to stand against Marvel?
Honestly,
I don't know. Marvel, and they've had a lot of hits.
okay, I'll give DC this. Out of all the graphic novels I've ever seen about or heard about, I've always heard about DC graphic novels. I've never heard anything about Marvel. Never. Like all the obviously graphic novels are fan based but they're so good that they get taken and they get turned into comics, and they're just that damn good. Like I always hear about them. I never hear anything about Marvel. But like I said, I could be wrong. There could be some good Marvel graphic novels. I don't know. But I always hear about DC. I never hear anything about Marvel. But yeah, what was the one that I just? Because I was at Barnes and Noble and I happened to look over at the comics and I saw. I can't remember what the comic was called, but it was a graphic novel and the Joker was trying to prove a point to Batman, so he cut his face off, literally cut his skin off of his face and put it back on with staples and a strap and things just to prove.
That sounds like something Joker would do.
Yeah, but it was just that dark and twisted, and there was a point where he had him.
See, that's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting because I've always kind of found that Marvel seems more grounded in reality than DC, simply because Marvel uses actual real world locations. What?
They're just talking in the chat, motherfuckers. But no, but okay, honestly, I didn't read the comics as much as there's thousands and thousands of actually it's thousands. There's millions of fans out there that know the whole story better than me. I'm just another guy who knows just as much as you guys. I know a little bit. I know just a tad, but like I said, there's enough people out there who know, a shitload more.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just know a little bit here and there, but
yeah,
I'm just gonna go and enjoy a good movie.
Like I said, it's just like you guys. You guys know a shitload.
I do want to see
fucking. Like I said,
really good.
That was really good.
It was.
I haven't seen it.
You owe me. I need video evidence of you apologizing, doubting me on that movie.
Who are you talking to?
Both you and Jason.
Who?
Me.
I never doubted the movie. I doubted the hero. Until this movie was coming out, I never even knew about Ant-Man. I'm like, what deep, dark pit of superheroes did Marvel reach out for that one?
It's called the Avengers.
Jimmy.
Well,
he was a founding member of the Avengers.
That's true. He was in the original one. But I heard it was very
the only thing I knew about the Avengers growing up was the Super Nintendo video game, which did not have Ant-Man.
Because that was based off of, I think, at the time, the version of the Avengers that were being published.
Probably.
Well, I heard that it was a very he felt more human than a lot of the.
Oh yeah,
like David said, it was. No.
Well, because he just has a suit.
Wait, was it you, David? Yeah. You said it was. No, it might have been somebody else. They were saying that watching the movie, it felt like it wasn't too. It's gonna be a weird word I'm gonna say. It wasn't too superhero,
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
Yeah, it was a lot about.
It was more about character build.
It was more human.
And I seen a review or an article where it was saying that it was just as up to par as the original Iron Man. The original Iron Man story was great.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
a lot of character build.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But not so much to make the whole movie.
Too, but
yeah, that's. I mean, I've had this conversation with you, Jimmy, and Jason about the two Avengers movies. Is they don't build on characters. There's no character development in any of those, and it's just big, flashy special effects. And that's why I personally don't like those movies.
Yeah, but they've already, for the most part, except for Black Widow and Hawkeye, they've all had their own movies that have character build, so they don't need to introduce their characters or their stories.
Like I said,
you already know about them. Even if you've never read the comics or anything, you've seen you allegedly have seen the other movies, so you've already known their history, what they are now.
Sort of.
Yeah. But you don't need to totally build anymore.
I'm going to say this right now. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I'm going to say this right now. You said they didn't give Hawkeye or Black Widow, enough time to develop. But here's another interesting thing. Have there ever been any solo comics of Black Widow or Hawkeye?
I believe there was a Black Widow one, and I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, see? Exactly.
Hold on.
I don't know either.
No, but for them to become key elements of another movie without any backstory at all.
Yes,
Like- and like-
there was a Hawkeye comic. There were a few of them.
And like David said, in the Avengers movies, there was next to no character build at all because you already knew.
In the second one, they had the Hulk and the Black Widow love interest.
Shh, I haven't seen the second one.
Spoiler alert.
Oh,
I'm working my
That's-
way to it.
That's why I was saying, like, because here's the thing, like, I'm going to just say off a couple of character names that are in the second one. Okay, Jimmy?
That's fine.
Okay, so they have
Care about spoilers.
They have Quicksilver, they have Scarlet Witch,
Yeah.
they have the Vision,
Mhm.
they have Ultron.
Yeah.
So there, you have 4 new characters. Never, I mean, for Ultron and the Vision,
Again, no,
they're
I can't vouch for the second one. I haven't seen it yet. So,
for
but I agree with you. But I mean, as a villain being introduced in that one, they should have built him up more.
for Ultron and the Vision, they were built into.
Yeah,
They
but
were core
explain.
characters built into the story, and I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they threw in Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, which they
Which?
The
they kind of just threw in. They didn't really explain a whole lot. They explained a little bit about
They
their
showed them at the
backstory.
end of the first.
Yeah, yeah, they showed them at the end of as an Easter egg.
Like I
That's
said,
it.
But that's the thing, though.
That
is
doesn't
like,
equate to
see,
a movie.
I get what you're trying to say. It's like they don't really, show character development for them. But the people that know these comics know who they are, so that's why they don't really need the character development because they know who they are.
Yes, but your average day Joe is who's going to these movies, who is what they should be
But-
aiming
and I was
to.
gonna say you're probably hungry.
Yes,
But-
I am, actually.
I'm probably
Hang
gonna
out
have to
loud.
go pretty soon, but
Yeah, I think we're gonna be wrapping things up here pretty quickly.
yeah.
We're already well over an hour.
But no, here's another thing too is you gotta realize the average Joe person doesn't stay for Marvel movies like they should after after Iron Man, because Iron Man's the one that started it.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
super teaser ones. They do a little teaser after the cinematic trailers, and then or the cinematic credits,
there's
and then they
something
do
at
the
the
full
very-
credits. And then there's a very ending one.
Yeah. God damn it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I guess before
Yeah.
we leave, any ending thoughts?
But what was sorry. Really? God damn it.
Ace,
Ah,
Chris, Jimmy, Jason.
they're like,
No.
No.
Uh,
Sleep.
not
But,
really.
oh, shit.
Jason.
No, I was gonna
Chris
say
sleeping.
something about what? No, I was gonna say something about I can't remember.
Save it for next time.
No,
2.
no, part 2, no,
All right,
There it
thanks
goes.
for watching, you guys.
no.
We'll see you later.
Oh,
Later.
Oh,